the heat of Mount Carmel, King Ahab watches from his throne, proud and restless. Elijah steps forward, voice steady but strong.
How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal, follow him.
The crowd murmurs, unsure. Wind moves through the silence. Faith is standing alone. And Elijah stands unshaken. The prophets of Baal scream and dance around their altar, cutting themselves, shouting louder, desperate for fire that never comes. Elijah leans on his staff, smirking. The crowd laughs nervously. Prophets only scream harder.
Maybe your God's on lunch break.
False fire never falls.
Try yelling louder.
By noon, the shouts fade into groans. The prophets collapse around cold stones and empty hopes. The sky stays silent, no answer, no fire. The crowd begins to shift. Doubt has changed direction. Elijah kneels beside his altar, stacking 12 stones, one for each tribe of Israel. He glances at the people watching.
Let's make this interesting. Drench it.
Water pours down, soaking the wood, flooding the trench, dripping from his hands. Confidence looks crazy until it's proven. The wind stills. Elijah lifts his hands and prays quietly. Lord, let them know you're the real one. A single drop of rain hits the altar. Every eye turns toward the sky. Heaven is listening. Thunder cracks. Fire falls from heaven. Fierce, blinding, unstoppable. It devours the wood, the stones, even the water. The crowd gasps, faces lit orange in the glow. Elijah doesn't move. When truth shows up, doubt burns away. The crowd drops to their knees, shouting, "The Lord, He is God." Elijah stands tall, through smoke and flame, eyes locked on heaven. King Ahab stumbles to his feet, trembling at the sight of divine power. The fire roars behind Elijah, his face calm, his faith proven. God has answered by fire. Evening falls. The altar still steams. Elijah kneels again, hands open to the sky. Let the rain fall again. The first drops hit the dust. A soft promise after fire. Thunder rolls across the mountain, and the drought ends where faith stood firm. If you're still watching this story, maybe it's because something in you knows this isn't just history. It's a message. When Elijah stood on that mountain, it wasn't about fire. It was about hearts. He was calling a people who have forgotten their God to make a choice. And right now, that same call still echoes in your heart, in mine, in a world that keeps chasing false gods with new names. The fire didn't fall because Elijah was perfect. It fell because he believed, because he dared to stand when everyone else stayed silent. And maybe that's what God's asking from you. Not more noise, not more striving, but surrender. To stop running, stop wavering, stop pretending he's not calling. The same God who answered by fire still answers today. He's not after your image, he's after your heart. If you've drifted, if you've been torn between two opinions, this is your moment. Lay it down, repent, turn back, let his fire fall again. Not on an altar of stone, but inside you. Because when God lights your heart, darkness doesn't stand a chance. Choose today whom you will serve. And if the Lord is God, then follow him.